how many solar panels can we connect to this 5 kVA inverter, hybrid inverter? This is a 5 kVA hybrid inverter. We want to determine the number of solar panels that we are going to connect to it. Let's say, for example, if we are using a 300 watt solar panel, how many panels can we connect to this inverter without damaging the input charge controller? The first thing we need to do is to check the label. Now, this is the label. The first thing you need to do is to check the label. And when you check the label, this is the rated power 5 kVA. This is the current. This is the solar part. Now, when you check the solar part, which is the solar charger mode, the charge controller is 50 amps. Then the system voltage, that is the system voltage for this inverter, is 48 volt. The minimum solar voltage, that is the minimum solar voltage that must be connected to this inverter, is 36 volts according to the label. Now, the maximum solar voltage, that is the maximum voltage from the solar panel, the VOC, is 90 volts. Now, what these two parameters is telling us is that before the inbuilt charge controller can charge the battery through the solar panel, our solar panel must give 36 volts, and it must not be, our solar panel as well, our connection as well, must not go beyond this 90 volts. If we go beyond this 90 volts, we are going to damage the input charge controller. Now, how do you determine it? First thing you need to check, you check the VOC. The VOC of this inverter is 90. Now, we are using a 300 watt solar panel. A 300 watt solar panel, the VOC, you check the VOC of the solar panel as well. You check the VOC through the label, you check the VOC of the solar panel. If the VOC of the solar panel, of the 300 watt solar panel, is 37, now 37 is telling you that, okay, when you want to connect your panels in series, how many panels are you going to connect in series so that you will not go beyond this 90? Because your panel is 37, then the inverter is 90, the VOC is 90. What you need to do is to divide this 90 by your VOC of your solar panel. If your VOC is 37, you just say that, okay, 90 divided by 37. 90 divided by 37 will give us 2 points. Now, 2 points means that when you connect two panels in series, your voltage from your panel will be around 70 to 75 volts. If the VOC of the solar panel is 37. Now, if you connect three in series will go beyond the 90, and it will damage the inverter, which means we must not go beyond two panels in series. Two panels in series. Then how many panels are we going to connect in parallel before we buy? How many panels are we going to connect in parallel? Now, if your solar panel, if the current from each of your solar panel is, let's say for example, is 12, you have to check. I'm just using those numbers as an example. You have to check the current, the maximum current of your solar panel as well. Now, if the maximum current from your solar panel is 11 or 12, let's use 12 as an example. If it is 12, now when you connect two panels in series, you are going to have 70 something volts, let's say 70 volts, 12 amps. Now, 12 amps is telling you that for you to know how many panels you are going to connect in parallel to this inverter without damaging the inverter, you just divide your current from your solar panel, which is 12. You use it to divide this 50. 50 divided by 12 will give us 4 points. 4 points, because when you say that 12 multiplied by 4, 12 multiplied by 4 will give us 48, which means 48 will be within the range of 50. Now, for us to now know that, okay, how many panels are we going to connect on this inverter, which means we are going to have 4 strings. 4 strings, that is 2 panels in series, another 2 panels in series, another 2 panels in series, another 2 panels in series, which means we are going to have 4 strings, which means the total number of panels this inverter can handle is 8 panels. 6 to 8 panels. We must not go beyond 8 panels. We must not go beyond 8 panels. If you go beyond 8 panels, there is high probability that you damage the charge controller, the inbuilt charge controller. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and share. You can ask your question in the comments below.